Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact song reaction. Today we have Cogitation of Epochs. This song was the most upvoted song that I could find on the list. It had a few other ones in the same list, but they were all a lot shorter, and this one had the best length to it that I can talk about in length, so I think it makes sense. I also wanted to mention the comment that somebody had made about wanting to see me yap more about Lamentations. I considered doing a video on it, but I wanted to look it up first to see if anybody else had, and realized in watching Marco Meatball's video on the same song that he basically said the same things I would and says it in a very similar manner to the way I probably would have anyway, so it's probably more sensible for you to just go watch his video if you haven't seen it yet. If you have, then you really didn't miss anything. I think his video is better than mine would have been anyway, considering he's just a better musician overall, more well-rounded, and I would have had to do research in order to get the same points across in general. So I think it makes more sense to go give him that support if you somehow haven't seen his video yet, though I know most of you probably have. But either way, and that aside, let's get to Cogitation, shall we? Let's go. Ooh. A little funkier than I expected it to be. I'm not used to this out of Genshin, to be honest. Hey, yo, let's go. So far, it's giving Super Nintendo game. Ooh. All right. And never mind that. PlayStation 1. That is a vibe. I love this. It's not fair when a song is accidentally playing to my nostalgic energies, you know? Like, how dare you? Ooh. Nice transitional chord there. Really like that one. This sound is definitely not something I'm used to hearing out of Genshin. I know I kind of mentioned that already, but sick bass line too. I'm just vibing now. It really feels like music that would be on like an overworld section of a PlayStation 1 adventure game. And I love that. I really do. Or some really epic pause music, maybe. Something that plays during the start of the credits, you know? I think it's the chords doing that for me as well. That was really nice. That was completely different than what I'm used to. So this song isn't fair because I believe that it's in C minor. I could be wrong about that. I want to make sure I preface that before people start jumping on me, but I'm pretty sure it's in C minor. And the reason that this key does it for me is because C minor has the E flat in it. I'm pretty sure it has it in basically every arrangement of those keys in C minor that you can do. I'm pretty sure E flat's there, and E flat, just like E major as a key, E minor presses on those nostalgic chords in your soul a little bit. It's just something the note E does, especially when placed in a chord like C minor that kind of lifts up some of that pressure a little bit. Like the C kind of plays around with the G as well on the same chords, and it kind of just makes you feel a little bit melancholic. There's something bright about it, but also something very somber about this chord set. So when you have a key in C minor, the entire song just kind of makes you go, well, there's something to learn yet, isn't there? It's a little bit reflective. And again, I might be mistaken here, but I'm pretty sure the relative key for C minor is E flat minor, probably because of that shared note throughout basically every arrangement of that chord. So it just kind of adds to that. I'm pretty sure that you can, again, not huge on theory here, but I'm pretty sure that you can pretty much shift between chords that are relative and keys that are relative. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me earlier when I heard that one chord shift. I'm pretty sure that that might have been a borrow of an E minor because it had a little bit more of that settling to the notes being used there. And I want to say this just in case people assume I am not huge on theory. I know a little bit. I don't know a lot of it. So I'm sorry if I'm getting some of this wrong and there's theory heads out here who are like, what are you talking about? I just process music this way. And I'm pretty sure that that's what's happening here, but correct me if I'm wrong. I always prefer to learn and correct myself than never learn and be incorrect for the rest of my life. I think one of the most interesting things about this song, it being used the way it is, the C minor key and everything here, is that with the beat behind it, kind of pulling it forward and really releasing more of the energy that's kind of latent in the C minor chord, is that instead of feeling somber and sad and reflective, it feels more like a lonely journey, something where it's like, I have the desire to do what I need to do here. I have the drive to do it, but I'm not 100% sold on what I have to do. That's kind of the vibe I'm being sent with this song. Like I said, it kind of felt PS1 to me, and a lot of games were narratively like that in the PlayStation 1 era. A lot of like world adventure stuff, a lot of journeys were made because a lot of the games that were popular around then were that. They were the start of the platforming era, start of the open world adventure era where it really took root and decided to flourish. It was just a popular genre, so a lot of music from that generation had this kind of sound to it. But I think that's what is really interesting about this song to me, is the way it flows through. It brings you through all of those emotional highs and lows. The beginning kind of bringing you into this, the realization that I'm on my own, I'm ready to do this task, have a journey, do what I need to do, and then having some more of that backing off to reflect a little bit more and sit inside the meat of the key of C minor and just really expand on the key itself and the flexibility that it has. Every key can be used in a lot of different ways, and the creativity for music, of course, is endless. But it's songs like this that really solidify that concept and make you feel multiple different ways about the same general key. It wasn't changing too much. It was just bringing you through different energies related to the sound. That's music, if anything, you know? That's music in concept. But at the risk of this video just becoming me yapping endlessly about my childhood gaming experience and how the music relates to my personal life, where I only think that's tangentially related to the subject matter here, I think I'll end it there with what I've said and just call it a video. So if you liked that and you want to see more of it, leave a comment down below of a song I should get to, or any song from anything. It doesn't have to be Genshin, it can be whatever property, and I will do my best to get to it. And if you like the video and you want to follow me and support me, you know how to do all that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!